Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Robin here with Oracle Rising. Thanks for joining me today. So I'm going to talk about how to open your pineal gland, and if you're not sure what that is, I really just want to encourage you to do a little bit of your own research. But basically it's a gland like present in your brain that is responsible for your connection to the psychic realm, and this is your intuition, and this is how you can see things into the future, and it's very complicated and like mystical, and over the years you can see that people, their third eye is gradually closing off, so they're losing a connection to the feeling of being interconnected and the feeling of one consciousness, which is what we all really are. So I wanted to talk about how to open that back up again. So one of the first tips that I have for you guys is to start consuming antioxidants. There's something in consuming antioxidants that helps your pineal gland to start regenerating and operating at its fullest potential. And I'll give you a couple examples of antioxidants. So we have quinoa, and you can throw quinoa on everything, right? You can have it as a main dish, or like throw it into whatever you're cooking. You can make quinoa salad, you know what I mean? You can put it in your smoothie if you're a smoothie person. Another really big one is blueberries. So blueberries, it's amazing. You can have that as your dessert, or like toss it into an oatmeal. Again, you could throw it in your smoothies, like it's a snack, whatever. Spirulina is also a really good one. Spirulina, you can, again, smoothies, you can throw it in anything. It comes in a powder form or a tablet form. So there's a great big long list of antioxidants. You guys go ahead and research that if that's how you want to go about like opening your pineal gland again, or just getting it into a finer tune, right? So go ahead and check that out. And I want to talk about the second point, which is I'm a really big believer in this one too, you guys. To filter fluoride, and I've done a video on what I think, my opinion is, what my research has found about consuming fluoride. It's not the best for you. It's a neurotoxin, but it's present in so many water supplies on a global basis, and there's different ways of consuming fluoride, okay, because it can come in your toothpaste. If you look on some toothpaste brands, they talk about not swallowing the toothpaste, and there's a reason for that, okay? So your drinking water, there's very few places that don't fluoridate the water, so you might want to check out your drinking supply and what happens to it in your region. I filter my water. I just have a countertop pitcher, and you can get them, like I got mine on Amazon, right? I'm not going to plug a particular product, but you can go and check out which one is the best one and get the reviews and everything. So your bathing water, if you're showering too, guys, this is another way. Like, your skin is the biggest organ on your body, and it's going to consume the elements of the water through your skin because it's porous. And also with cooking, so you can get these whole elaborate home systems that will filter out fluoride. So just do whatever works best for you. And I make a practice of filtering out my drinking water and my cooking water. So the third one is pretty easy, and it's free, to meditate with an Om sound. And I don't know if any of you have done that before, but the Om sound is really easy to do. You just literally say Om, when you're meditating. There's guided meditations, there's like YouTube videos that are just somebody saying Om over and over and over again, so you could meditate on that sound. And there's something about that reverberation, and again, it's the universal consciousness, and you're tapping in, and things will start falling away, so that your pineal gland can start to flourish the way it's supposed to. It's like your guidance system, right? So the next point I have here is sun gazing. So this is something very important, and people recommend sun gazing for about 20 minutes a day. So if you're concerned about the safety of sun gazing, go ahead and do your own research, you guys. There's somebody I follow on YouTube, and he calls himself the sun gazer. It's spiritual, and he sun gazes every day, but he lives in a very sun rich environment and I do not. So I listen to a sun gazing video every day because it captures the binaural essence of sun gazing. And I wrote down something else here, but I can't read my own writing. So it says sun gazing and something, but I don't know what that word is. So I'm just gonna move on. All right, so the fifth one, and one of the most important things, and not just for opening up your pineal gland, is to get in touch with nature, because it just revitalizes you in just this amazing way. Like if you live in the city and you go out, like let's say camping, you feel completely differently on your way home, and then one day back in the city, you're entrenched back in that vibe again. So there are some things you can do regardless of where you live. You know, I listen to a lot of binaural beats and subliminals and affirmations to get the things in my life that I otherwise can't get. Like when we have winter here and it's dark when I get up and it's dark when I go to bed, and then I work in between. So there's not a lot of opportunity for me to go sun gazing. You know what I mean? So I do the video for sun gazing, and I meditate every morning. I don't do it with the Om sound. I use a different way of meditation, but because I filter out the fluoride, it's pretty huge. And just another thing, you guys, like ever since I started filtering out fluoride from my drinking water and my cooking water, my thyroid has started to heal itself. So really pay attention to what you're putting into your body, you guys. And just because somebody says it's good for you doesn't mean it is. So do your own research. There's a lot of controversy about fluoride and what it does. But one of the main things that it's responsible for that I'm not a fan of is it calcifies the pineal gland and it stops it from working. So you don't connect to other people and your intuition is gone. So opening up the third eye can be really important for your spiritual life. And of course there's going to be the other side of the coin where people are like, don't open your third eye. But if you look at throughout history where the pineal gland is represented with a pine cone in artwork like the Egyptian life, and even you know, in churches and stuff like that, it's really fascinating. Like once you start researching the pineal gland, I think you'll be really surprised at how prevalent it is in our culture and sort of the measures that are taken to ensure that people are not in touch with that. So this is really, it will help you escape the matrix when you open your third eye and see things on a completely different level. So I hope these 5 tips were helpful, you guys, and let me know your favorite tip down below in the comments. I'll see you back here another time. Take care. Bye.